what they buy. It's no one else's responsibility. If you want to go down that road, I can blame my mom for how I turned out. Blood soaked, sitting here, like a fake machete in my hand, ready to go kill somebody. I can blame her, Flipper. I made the choice. The MPPA, they don't want people taking responsibility for what they do. But it's the parent's responsibility. I'm a parent. I take full responsibility for what my kids do. Anyways, I'm not going down that road, bud.
Sorry,
Number 9.
Off topic?
A little bit off topic.
Anyways, we're going to go back to that discussion after these two.
Oh, goody.
My 9th favorite horror movie, once again, is done by Tom Savini, that I really love, is called The Prowler. The beginning takes place in 1945 after World War II, after the guy gets a heartbreak from his girlfriend named Rosemary. Original title called Rosemary's Killer. It's about, so Rosemary goes with this rich guy who turns out to be a real asshole. So he shows up and kills him with the pitchfork. Then back 40 years later to 1980, they decide to have a re-graduation party again, and the Prowler comes back out, and he starts to kill him. And my favorite kill scene in it is where he appears in the shower with the pitchfork and stabs the girl to death with it, and then grabs the boyfriend in the head. Well, before he grabs the boyfriend from the head and puts the knife right through his neck and starts to rip it right down. Nice. And that's amazing effects by Tom Savini. It even has one of the stars from Reservoir Dogs, you know, the old mob guy.
Oh.
He stars in as the wheelchair, I forget his name. And it turns out it was the big sheriff at the beginning the whole time. And then you see his whole head explode too, which is another violent thing when she just goes. And that was a really great scene. I love the suspense. That one I say is up with, made in 1981. And the guy who directed that with Tom Savini's buddy then went directed Friday the 13th Part 4, The Final Chapter. Anyways,
cool.
Did you ever see that one, Des?
Nope.
You never saw The Prowler?
I'm sure you've brought it around before, but you know.
Yeah, Jake. So yeah, because nobody ever pays attention.
God, the basement.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother subject, my friend. We won't even touch that one.
Well, because everybody just kept on talking and fighting, and you know, I put on a good movie, and that kind of pissed us off.
Yeah.
A whole lot went in that basement. I mean,
stuff that cannot be said for a video on YouTube. Number 10.
Okay. Number 10, my 10th favorite horror movie is Alfred Hitchcock's 1963's The Birds. That one I love because that one, once again, doesn't have any music to it. It's just like you hear the birds and it just messes with your head. It is a masterpiece. It is the characters, how there's a love story with the couple and how she wants to play a prank on this guy to get his lovebirds. Puts it on to the house and to give it to his niece. And he said he was a lawyer and that she was charged for breaking a window when she got off, and the lawyer was kind of causing trouble with her. And then the birds, just suddenly out of the blue, things are going a little bit messed up. The birds won't eat. They started to attack. It has some really upsetting moments, and I just thought it was really one of the greatest horror movies. And I really hope they don't remake that one or fuck that one up, because they already did that to 2 Hitchcock's movies, Psycho, which they just did a scene by scene in 1998. What was the point of that? Just recopying that whole thing in the color, and that does not exist to my mind. Did you see the Psycho remake? And Where Window, thank God they didn't steal the name, but Steven Spielberg was involved with, called Disturbia.
Yeah.
Which they switched it to a bunch of college kids, and he gets arrested with a little bell thing, and they really screwed that one up. It was horrible.
You shouldn't touch Hitchcock. Did you ever see that? I've seen them both, and you shouldn't touch Hitchcock. No. Hitchcock is the best. Him and Romero are the best.
What would you want to do to that director?
Was it because of Michael Bay?
No, it was Steven Spielberg's idea.
You can't go wrong with Spielberg, man. He gave us E.T., you know?
Yeah.
You can't hate on the man that brought the world E.T.
But look what he did, or had somebody else direct.
Good point. String him up and fucking gut him.
I mean, Hitchcock was way before
Hitchcock is perfect.
Steven Spielberg was good. You can't say that. I'm
no.
shocked that he would do that to Alfred Hitchcock.
Spielberg's good. I like Spielberg.
Yeah, he's the greatest director.
Well,
And yeah, you'll never be like him. You'll never get on the top of the line like he did.
no.
It's just one in a million, like Stanley Kubrick.
Or James Cameron.
Yeah,
Everything
James
he
Cameron.
touches.
Now, this is the first episode, and my next 10 will be with another guy named Paul. But anyways, I want to talk about why do people escape from reality to horror movies? Because what's going on in life this year, have been a lot of deaths, and reality's more horror than what you see in the horror movies.
Is this true?
And because, you had the World Trade Center blow up in year 2001,
Yeah.
the blackouts, and a couple years ago, people are losing their jobs. So what do you call that word?
The economy stopped going
The economy,
for
yeah, and that's getting better. And
Slowly.
now there's riots in Toronto over politicians, and
Yeah.
that is the perfect way to escape. And if they're blaming that on horror movies, they should look at reality and what's the blame there in the movies. But they want to
Amen.
blame everything on the...
Everything's blamed on something else. Nobody wants to take responsibility for their own actions.
Yeah, because these bullies, for example, are saying, we're looking for a reason to bully you. And we'll bully this guy because he does this. Or we'll bug that guy because we see him all the time.
Yeah.
Or we got nothing better. And then when they come up with ideas, and when they know more people like it, they get more and more pissed off.
So
And
that's when the clown mask comes into play. They want to bully someone, get the bully back.
Alright, I'd just like to say a couple words. We might have kind of said a couple things for the YouTube website. I hope you enjoy our critics, and you'll be watching me with a bunch of other people this episode. And once again, I guess take it easy, and hope you learned about old horror movies. And I don't know what Des is going to do, so what are you going to do now, Des?
I'm going to go have some fun.
You're not going to get into another fight, are
I'm going to
you?
go finish what I started earlier on today.
You're going to hide yourself to the cops?
Oh, yeah. Don't know how good the mask won't stand, but yeah.
Sure you can't convince you to have another beer?
No, I'm good. When am I going to drink it? No mouth hole.
And this is out of love for your children, right?
Got my kids, yeah.
You're going back to jail?
Nope.
Or you're not getting caught?
I ain't the Trailer Park Boys, man. I only got caught once.
Okay. Well, you take it easy, guys.
See you later, YouTube.
Bye-bye. Cheers.
Later. Wow. Not bad.
How many hours?